How's it going, everybody? It is iVisual. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and welcome back to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle versus Hannonz over here for Season 3 of the PGBL Week 6. So, let's take a look at his draft first, and my draft over here. So, looking at his draft, he actually has some pretty fast Mons. I was really scared of Ambipom because of fake outs. So I did build a lot of my Pokemon like around Ambipom so that maybe I can sweep with it, because I did bring like Protect Venomoth so that I don't have to take fake out damage when I'm Quiver Dancing up, and I did bring Protect Swellow as well if he does want to chip away with his Ambipom. But he does also have Jolteon, which outspeeds Swellow, so I for sure think that's going to be coming because it just outspeeds my entire team, and it just makes sense because he can Volt Switch and have HP Ice, and it's really good. So a little Ninetales I think would definitely come as well, because Aurora is just so good, and also Freeze Dry. It's pretty free against my team, not gonna lie, with HP Ground. If he does want to bring that, he also only has one Z-mover, which is the Steelix, and I guess because he traded his other Z-mover, he's not allowed to have another one. And also Tornadus is really fast as well, so he has a lot of fast Mons. But luckily Swellow does outspeed most of them, and that was like the plan behind it, unless he brings Scarf Lottie, which I kind of had like some ways dealing with it, maybe Protect and Scout what he wants to go for, and then maybe switch accordingly against that, or just see if he is gonna be running like maybe Calm Mind as well. Luckily it's not like a Z-move Torn or a Z-move Lottie, but I think he would bring like a Soul Vest Torn if he did want to bring that. So yeah, let's just jump right into the battle. I'll explain a little bit more about my team after the battle and my sets and stuff, because I think it's best to just jump right into it. Also, you could see what he just brought right there. He brought Jolteon, Tornadus, Drapion, Fortress, Vaporeon, and honestly, my team is pretty cool because I got 3 Choice Scarfers on my team. I got Scarf Heatran, Scarf Hydreigon, and Scarf Gliscor. I wanted to bring Scarf Gliscor, else he had a little Ninetales, because I had Stealing and Max Attack Adamant, and it 1-hit KOs Ninetales, even if he's max HP. So that's why I wanted to bring it, but I just wanted to lead off with Heatran because I feel like Heatran will be a good lead, and also I do want to weaken that Jolteon with the Earth Power, even though he knows now that I am Choice Scarfed, so he could have brought in the Tornadus right there, but he actually didn't. He brought in Vaporeon, which is really good for me, because even though I don't have a good switch into Tornadus, barring my Heatran, though I was locked into Earth Power right there, I just wanted to chip away at that Jolteon right there. And I just go into Hydreigon on the Vaporeon. If you want for an Ice Beam, that would be a really nice play, though. I know I can live one Ice Beam, unless he's like max special attack, choice specs, but then if he locks himself in Ice Beam, then maybe I can go back into Heatran. And also, I don't know if you want to lock himself into that when I'm locked into Earth Power Heatran, but who knows. And plus, I expected him to probably want to bring a defensive Vaporeon either way. But over here, I wanted to go into Venomoth on the U-turn just in case he wants to switch out, just go for U-turn, but he stays in, so I'm like, alright, he probably has Ace Beam or he wants to Toxic me, either or. So Venomoth can take both of those, and now, honestly, I just would go for a Quiver Dance because Vaporeon can't really like do much to a Venomoth once I start going for Quiver Dance. My set is Roost, Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, and Protect. He does get an unfortunate burn right there, which is a little annoying because now I have to like really keep roosting up until I have the chance to Quiver Dance up again, which is going to take a little bit over here. So he might be hoping to just critical hit me, though. That's probably his best bet with the Vaporeon if he's just staying in here, but at the same time it's allowing me to set up, and if I can get another Quiver Dance up, because right now I outspeed his entire team, barring if he's like, you know, Choice Scarf Tornadus, which would be kind of cool, but kind of scary at the same time, because then he would be able to outspeed me. But if I get another Quiver Dance up, then honestly Venomoth is looking pretty dang nice against his team. I didn't get Rocks up. My rocker was Choice Scarf Heatran, which is kind of a little gimmicky, but I felt like that I really wanted Scarf Heatran, just an off chance like maybe I can catch some Mons off guard, so I can maybe Earth Power the Drapion since it's faster. He can Earthquake me, something like that. I can also like maybe cast Tornadus, Jolteon off guard like I did with Jolteon, but I know Jolteon doesn't get knocked out by an Earth Power unless I'm Modest, but Modest doesn't outspeed Jolteon, so I had to run Timid Heatran. But yeah, he brings in Torn over here. I was really scared of a Soul Vest because he might be able to live with a Soul Vest, but I want to just go for it. I don't have Sleep Powder on this Venomoth, unfortunately, because I wanted to have Protect, but he didn't even bring Ambipom, so I was like, okay, well, that's awesome for me. I guess I ran Protect for nothing, but it was just there just in case. So I get to one-shot the Tornadus with that Tinted Lens, Bug Buzz. Beautiful, beautiful ability, because Tinted Lens doubles the not very effective damage, which is just beautiful. I love that a lot. And with Z-move, it just is a clean one-shot. So maybe he wasn't expecting that, but yeah. He brings in Fortress over here. I wanted to protect to see if he has Explosion, just an off chance, because that's like the only thing that can knock me out. Believe it or not, Gyro Ball does not knock me out. It doesn't even do that much. Like, it does like around 40-ish to 50-ish, I think. And I can take that and Roost up and maybe even Bug Buzz or Quiver Dance again, and potentially even, like, you know, start Quiver Dancing up on the Fortress. But over here goes for Stealth Rocks, probably predicted me to want to switch out right there after seeing he has Gyro Ball. But I know for a fact I can live the Gyro Ball, so that's why I wanted to go for a Bug Buzz and hoping that Fortress would get knocked out. But unfortunately, Fortress does not get knocked out right there, since he might be running a lot of HP and maybe even special defense on the Fortress. But getting Rocks up is really nice against my team. If I do want to switch out my Venomoth, it just whittles me down more and maybe can knock me out. But it's looking kind of bad versus him because my Venomoth, because I knocked out already Tornadoes and Fortress, and it's not looking too good for him because his best bet is maybe that he can get a Roarville up, maybe go into Drapion and live a hit. And I already used my Z move, so maybe he's a Assault Vest Drapion, he can take a hit, and then maybe like have something to touch my Venomoth with. But if he's a Assault Vest, he can't Swords Dance up, and Earthquake doesn't really like KO me. Poison Jab and Knockoff don't do too much, and plus Bug Buzz does so much. Like, he can't one-shot me, especially if I get more HP with Roost. So I wanted to weaken this Ninetales as much as possible with the Bug Buzz, because just an off chance he did have something to just like do a lot of damage. I think Ninetales learns Psyshock, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm thinking of the regular Ninetales, but I'm pretty sure maybe a little Ninetales learns Psyshock as well. So I was kind of scared of that, to be honest, but I don't think he would run that. But just an off chance, like maybe I want to knock him out with Bug Buzz. So Roarville kind of is nice, but at the same time it has limited turns, and honestly I can just Roost up and stall it out. Hail is going to wail me down a lot with the burn damage, but since I do have plus special defense, the Freeze Eye isn't going to do too much. And also Vaporeon Scalds, even though Vaporeon has pretty good special attack, 110, it's not going to be able to do enough to break through Venomoth, especially once I start Quiver Dancing up even more, getting more special defense and special attack and speed. But I can't like Quiver Dance all the way up still, because the Scald still does a lot of damage with the burn and hail, so I'm gonna have to wait until hail goes away and when I get enough HP. And also I'm kind of getting a little greedy with the risk of getting critical hitter right there as well. Not too greedy. Like, this is probably my best place, is just keep roosting up. Like, even though the Quiver Dance was a little greedy right there, because honestly I would rather just like roost up all the way, but at the same time I wanted to get more special defense so that Scald doesn't do as much, because even with +1 special defense, Scald does a lot of damage. But luckily Hail goes away right there. He should be Light Clay on the little Ninetales, which it looks like he is, because the Roarville does not go away, and Hail goes away first, so that's a good team building on his parts. But unfortunately he doesn't have much that can really one-shot the Venomoth, so I guess maybe he wasn't expecting Venomoth to be such a problem, or maybe he didn't expect Tinted Lens Buginium Z to one-shot to Tornadus, because it seemed like Tornadus was maybe his switching to my Venomoth, but that guy just got one-shotted, so maybe even if he was running like maybe, I think, max HP, I could even one-shot him, possibly, with Buginium Z, because Venomoth is such a strong monster with Tinted Lens Buginium Z, it's so good. So, I'm just going to keep roosting up pretty much until I get to a comfortable amount of HP that I know that I can take maybe a Scald here and there, and potentially maybe even take a knockoff from Drapion or something like that, because I really just want Venomoth to just win the game and ensure it, because I don't want to like choke it away. And also get enough HP, like I said, so that I can live a critical hit Scald, which I think he does get sooner or later, because, you know, he should, since the amount of Scalds he went for it. And it's only a 4% chance to get a critical hit, but I feel like it happens a lot. So luckily he does not crit me right there as I go for a Bug Buzz. And the Bug Buzz doesn't do as much as I would like. I want to go for maybe another Quiver Dance to possibly just one-shot him. So that's exactly what I'm going to do over here. I'm just going to go for another Roost, and I think go for a Quiver Dance. I think he throws off a Wish or something like that with the Vaporeon. No, he just throws off a Scald. He throws off a Wish, I think, at some point. I'm pretty sure. Like over here, I think I go for a Quiver Dance, or I think I went for a Roost. I don't know, I forget. There's so many roosting and so many like Scalds throwing off. Like, that's literally what's happening. But yeah, I just wanted to go for another Roost. That's the safest play, and I agree with that, because critical hit can knock me out with the Scald. So right now he goes for the Wish, and now I go for the Quiver Dance, because it's the safest way I can win with Venomoth, because critical hit will not knock me out. So yeah, Quiver Dance up, and then I should be able to knock him out with a +3 Bug Buzz at the range he is at, unless he has Protect and he has Wish Protect. But if he has Wish Protect, then, you know, I know he has Ice Beam, Scald, and Wish, so his last move is either like Protect or I think maybe even Baton Pass, since he could run that with Vaporeon, or it could just be like Toxic as well, because Toxic is pretty nice. Maybe if he wants to Toxic my Alomomola, if I did want to bring that, or even my Rotom Wash. But yeah, I go for a Quiver Dance now over here, and yeah, did he go for Protect? I don't know, but yeah, this Bug Buzz should be able to knock him out over here. Scald is kind of scary though, and that Scald did absolutely 0, but like I said, if he gets a crit, really, really bad. But now it should be able to knock him out. Yeah, I guess I just went for maybe a Bug Buzz or whatever over here. Yeah, Bug Buzz should be able to knock him out. And that should be game, honestly, because Venomoth, I think I got to +4 or +3, I don't know, I forget. But yeah, Drapion should not be able to knock me out, and should not be able to live as well. I really wanted to have enough special attack to be able to one-shot Drapion. So I think I played that pretty well with the Venomoth, because I tried to stay out of range from critical hits, because I think he did get 1 critical hit, but I tried to stay out of range as much as possible to get out of range from a Scald critical hit and just like keep boosting up, because there's not much he could have done versus Venomoth. So yeah, Venomoth is really nice with Tinted Lens. Really, really good with Buginium Z as well. The Ninetales comes in. If it has Ice Shard, that could be nice, because I could see that maybe doing some chip damage, but I don't know, because his Ninetales seemed to be running like maybe max HP when I was Bug Buzzing it. So Ice Shard maybe won't do. It probably won't do anything, because he might not be running max attack or anything like that, or no attack at all if he had that. So Hail and Burn does do a lot of damage though. Maybe he should have done that before, like after Hail went away, he should go back to the little Ninetales instead of Scalding with Vaporeon, but I get it, because he was just trying to fish for a crit. So in comes Jolteon, that thing just goes down. And yeah, that's going to be a GG to Hannonz. Venomoth sweep 6-0, which is actually crazy. I didn't expect that at all. But at the same time, Venomoth, like, I expected it to do work, because I built it around like trying to not get, like, you know, faked out by Ambipom and stuff like that. So let's pull up my team over here, so I can explain like my team building process a little bit. So I had Modest, because Modest Venomoth outspeeds pretty much everything once I get a Quiver Dance up. I think outspeeds Jolteon as well, I'm pretty sure, because yeah, 134 is a speed creep that I needed to hit, because I had my Choice Scarf Heatran to outspeed creep Jolteon as well. As you guys saw, I outsped it the first turn of the game with Earth Power. I just wanted to do that nice damage to it. I had Flash Cannon and Flamethrower. Flamethrower and Flash Cannon, nice stab moves to hit everything really on his team. I was thinking about running Dark Pulse for the Latios. I was kind of scared about that, but I felt like just Flash Cannon would do enough, and I just wanted Rocks just in case I needed Rocks chip, like for Tornadus and other mons on his team. And then I have Scarf Hydreigon, U-Turn, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon, also Modest, enough speed to outspeed Jolteon. And yeah, just a little bit of bulk on the HP just to live hits here and there. Like, say he went to Tornadus on my Heatran as I went for the Earth Power, maybe I could go into Hydreigon as a pivot and take the Hurricane. Maybe if he misses something like that, if he goes for knockoff, that could be kind of bad if he knocks me off. But since I do have 3 Choice Scarfers on this team with Choice Scarf Gliscor as well, with a U-Turn, Earthquake, Steel Wing, and Stone Edge, it's not the end of the world really, because I have still mons that can outspeed his team, and also I still have Swellow, so I wanted to maybe put the Jolteon at Stealth Rock range. And then I had my Breaker, which is a Gallade, Swords Dance, Cycle Cut, Close Combat Knockoff, pretty much like Breakthrough if he has like some bulky mons. Like, once I get a Swords Dance up, everything is just gonna drop, except if I get outsped by like Jolteon or Tornadus. Like, those are 2 things I was worried about. But yeah, everything else should be able to just get dropped by a +2 Mega Gallade. But then I had a Life Orb Swellow to outspeed pretty much everything except for Jolteon, so that's why I really wanted to get that damage on Jolteon, because once I get the rocks up, Swellow goes in, like, whew, it's beautiful. Like, just Boomburst, Heat Wave, Air Slash, everything once I get the rocks up. So it might have seemed like a weird play to Earth Power Jolteon first turn, because I could see that, because, you know, that gives Tornadus a free switching, but at least he didn't go into Tornadus, he went into Vaporeon. And also Stealing just one-shots the little Ninetales, which is really nice with Gliscor. And I just wanted to have that nice momentum with U-Turn as well. But I guess I didn't get to really show any of that off with Venomoth just winning the game with Quiver Dance Bug Buzz, which, I don't know. It looked like really nice versus his team with Rocks up, because looking at his draft, like, I mean, any draft really, Venomoth puts in work, unless you have like a Chansey or, I don't know, a really just bulky Spadefmon that is not going to take not very effective damage from it, because then that just doubles the damage. So, and if you're super effective, that's even worse. So that's why I really like Venomoth as a breaker as well with Z-move. So yeah, GG Hannonz. Check his channel out if you want to. Link is in the description. Hopefully he uploaded his point of view if you want to see that. But even though it was a 6-0, it would be kind of nerve-wracking to upload it, because that kind of just sucks to always upload a 6-0 of yourself getting swept. But hey, I've done that before too, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And I guess common question of the day is, what is your favorite Quiver Dancer? Quiver Dancing is always a scary thing to play against. Volcarona, Venomoth, got Butterfree with Tinted Lens, and Vivian. Those are notable ones. But yeah, Tinted Lens, Quiver Dance is always scary to play. Gotta use Butterfree next time. But yeah, see you guys next video. Peace, peace.